Okay, Lele, you ready? Okay, very good. You can get started. Hang on, I need to put a timer on. Okay. Oh, you know what we have to do, you guys? Hang on. Hang on. What is this? Okay. So just as a reminder for your performance task final, what we have here is the introduction. Make sure that you have an introduction that engages the audience. That's your first 10 points. And then your evidence or your meat and potatoes of your presentation should include details, talking points from literature, task assignments, must include some direct quotes and some lead-ins. Make sure that is evident. If it's not really evident because you've embedded into your, what do you call that? Your presentation, then hopefully in the conclusion, you kind of talk about it, right? You make sure you explain it further. Next, the delivery. 3 to 4 minute presentation. It's a layered presentation. And then you have a beautiful conclusion, right? So there should be some kind of closure that leaves the audience thinking about the future with a call to action, or even like a future hope, right? So there's the 10 points right there to close out for the 100 total points. There was my announcement for this morning. Next, we have a 3-2-1 presentation feedback. So all you're gonna do is copy and paste the 3-2-1. So student in meaning the name, right? And then you just put it in here. So you guys can totally just start by saying, we know that Lele is going first, so you can just put her name there, and then we can move on. And then we can go ahead, since our class is small, we can go ahead and build our responses for each other. Okay. Yeah. That's there for like, because I have a class that has a lot of kids. But we can kind of take over the time because we don't have that many kids. Does that make sense? Like, is it going like for 10 minutes or? What? Okay. Oh, we don't think it's going to be boring. So, okay. Alrighty. That's for, you know, for my huge class. Okay. So there's that. So everybody go ahead and make sure that your discussion board is ready to go so that you guys can fill it in as the presentations go through. I selected this picture because, I don't know, depending on your perspective, it could be a sunrise or a sunset. Today is basically our last day. Tomorrow, cohort B, you guys gonna come, and sorry, cohort A, but yeah, I guess today is our last day. So, oh, if Kaike doesn't show up today, then we'll just meet for a little bit tomorrow at 7:45 and do that last presentation. All good, okay, all good. We've been flexible this entire year. We can be flexible still, okay? So we just need to make sure everybody wins at the end. It's like AYSO soccer this year. You know how everybody gets the trophy at the end of the school, end of the season? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like everybody gets a trophy, but the parents paid for it. It's like, oh, yeah. We're kind of like club soccer over here. Okay, Lele, go for it.
Okay, so everybody should have an I Spy, and you can do that while I present in case it gets boring. So, along with the I Spy, I have a speech prepared. Okay, if I leave like this, can you see the notes?
Mm-hmm.
How do I present it while seeing the notes at the same time?
Let me look. I wonder if you can.
Wait, can you see it? Can you see the notes now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what you can do is, you know that present button on the right hand side, there's a down arrow, and maybe you can do
Yeah.
presenter view. How does that work? Yeah.
Can you see it?
No, we can't see the notes when you did it the other way. You know what you could do is like bring up another tab with the same slideshow, and then show one, and then the other one just have it bigger on your screen. Does it make sense? Like do another tab and have both presentations up. Is that gonna work? Maybe you have to drop the tab down so that you can share only one screen. Does that make sense? Like separate the tabs.
Oh yeah. And then,
yeah. And then just share. You're gonna just share one screen.
Right.
That
So
might work that way.
If I share this one and then, can you see it
And
when I scroll to this one now? How do I pause on one screen?
Split screen. Put the screen side by side like that.
I don't know how to do that.
Drag one of the tabs to one side of your screen, and then drag the other tab.
Okay. Can you see both of them, or can you only see one?
Just one.
You can see the one that's supposed to be. But I can't see the speaker now.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Okay. You can see the one that's supposed to be presented.
Yeah. Try hit the Okay. Oh, I don't know how we would see the presentation though, because it's so small. But you can just, yes, Tehani, do you have a suggestion?
Okay, Lele. Go like, you know how you like slide up with 3 fingers and then it brings the 2 desktops on the top. So drag one of them into your second desktop, and then press the green arrows that make it like full screen. So both of them are like full on your screen, you know what I mean?
No, sorry.
Take on Malia.
I thought if you share one screen, we won't be able to see your others. So you can just flip through the screens and we'll just see the one that you shared.
Okay, so if I'm sharing this screen and then I flip to this one, can you see me? Can you see this one still?
It works.
Okay. So you can see the one that's supposed to be presented. Great. We shall begin. Okay. My journey in finding symbolism and meaning behind particular actions and even physical objects throughout the year has changed drastically, and today I will be sharing exactly how that came about and why it is necessary for growth. At the beginning of the year, I had the mindset that looking for symbolism and deeper meanings in reading was a waste of time, and the best stories were the obvious ones. This mindset started to change when we started reading Jeanette Wall's memoir, The Glass Castle. It provided a few physical objects having to do with meaningful symbols, a few memorable ones being Joshua trees, money, art, family, and the physical glass castle. We then read Weisel's novel, Night. This nonfiction book had more symbolism and continued to add to the list as we read on. Night stars and fire were vital in portraying the negative mood throughout the entirety of the book. our final fictional novel, Lord of the Flies by William Golding, had the most symbols by far. In the beginning chapters, we see the conch being an outgoing symbol of unity in organized society. Piggy's specks symbolize their shared need, and fire stands for hope. Some other mentionable pieces would be the drum from Herb Connie's short story, The Seekers, about connecting with one's native culture. Power is also a monumental symbol in the play we examined, Antigone. Symbolism helps to grasp a more knowledgeable perspective on stories and is an important part of learning through identifying the small details and understanding the entire concept. My feelings towards symbolism changed a lot, and I now understand how and why it's a key figure in reading and writing, and I plan to bring that information forward with me.
Thank you, Lele. Okay, let's go ahead and do our 3, 2, 1 for Lele. So don't submit your comments until everybody's done with their presentations, and then you can submit it, okay? All right, way to get the first presentation done. Where is he? Hi, Kaike, good morning. We missed you. So you're gonna do your Membean quiz after we're done with the presentations this morning. You doing okay?
Yeah, I slept in. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's hard to fake not sleeping in. So I'm glad you made it today. Then we can finish today. Are you ready to present? You guys will be going last anyway, so you'll be okay. I think you need some time to wake up a little bit. Okay. Do you want to go wash your face and go run around and stuff like that? Or are you good to go?
Can I go brush my teeth real quick? Because I
Oh,
just woke
yeah,
up.
go ahead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes, go ahead. Okay, in the meantime, we can have the Junkin Po Queen set up to share her screen, and then we'll wait for Kaike to come back, and then when he comes back, then we can do the your presentation. Okay, very cool. Lilith, your presentation, very cool how you incorporated, your ability to sketch the symbols and things like that. Okay. That would be called a layered presentation, right? We want it to have some dynamic qualities as far as like when you present, how do you present so that people can engage in your presentation, right? And using artwork is a great way to do that. So thank you. That was that was a very powerful introduction that you gave us. So thank you very much. We're waiting for Kaike.
I don't know how I'm able to share my audio.
Oh, so when you hit the share screen button, what you're gonna do is that part that like shared screens box pops up, and then the lower left hand corner there's a little box you can click to say share audio from computer. All righty, our guy's back. Okay, Malaya, you ready?
Okay, it tells me that I can't share my computer audio.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you have your earphones in?
No.
Okay. Try just play your audio for fun.
Okay, hold on. Oh.
Reading comprehension analyzation.
We can hear it.
Grow into.
Oh, you can hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yay.
my presentation is like part typography, part talking and photos. So yes, enjoy.
Reading comprehension analyzation. A few things that we've learned to grow into as the year went by. In the beginning of the school year, I was observant, but only at the surface level. I seek details in passages, but I did not think to analyze it deeply. I thought books were simply words on paper, nothing more, nothing less. Dr. Kamana Maikalani Beamer. In my work, I took a deep adventure through the meaning of aloha. One of the main reasons was because of the essay Tutu's Aloha Aina Grace, specifically the section of Extraordinary Aloha. He says, I began to think about the ways that we use the word aloha and was struck that we use this word to express what in English seem to be very distinct kinds of relationships. Just from this sentence alone, I thought about the different meanings of aloha: love, hello, ways of life, and so much more that I'm willing to explore. He made me think thoughts that were never in my head before. Oedipus, a very interesting concept in the form of a Greek mythology play. I have no direct quotes that I can add on, but I do have takeaways. Avoidance of the real truth was one of them. Throughout the whole story, Oedipus goes on to believe that he can avoid what is in his own prophecy. I like to think that this factor can relate to society and its behavior. We all have some sort of ignorance to the truth, especially when it's the bad kind. As I read more books, I realize that there are many topics of society incorporated, and it's really interesting to think about and read. Antigone, another Greek mythology play that we read, aka one of the best pieces of writing that I've read for school. I can't easily pick out specific direct quotes because if I did, I would copy and paste the whole play. Antigone spoke to me on a different level, and as cheesy as it sounds, it's true. Throughout the whole story, it was so intriguing to see the different perspectives. Antigone goes after her love and faithfulness for her family, and Creon's abuse of power. The dynamics of this play was something that I could study to an even deeper extent. To this day, Antigone is one of the most impactful readings that I've had in my school experience. These three details are just small examples of how much my mindset has changed. Comparing myself to the beginning of the year, I could have never thought of these takeaways. My newly freshman self would have never known that I would end up enjoying reading. And now, my almost sophomore self would want to leave you off with this. You need to learn yourself to know yourself. For me, I learned a bit about myself by reading new things, whether it's in school or from my own books at home. I learned myself, and now I understand a part of myself a little better. Everyone is different, and we all grow in a variety of ways. Taking steps out of your thinking box will help you to become a person that you would have never thought to be. Thank you.
Yay, well done. So calculated in your time. That was seriously like right on the money at like I think like about 3:10. So very good. Wonderful.
For the connection section, what are we putting there?
Like what you connected with, like could you relate to like, maybe two things from the presentation? Okay. Okay, how are we doing with our 3, 2, 1s? You guys good? Need one more minute or so? Pretty cool how the typographic video worked out for you. Very good.
It was so hard to do all of my sentences, so I just put pictures instead on some of them because I was like talking super fast on some parts.
Mm. Did you create it with the iMovie?
No, I did After Effects.
Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how you would have done the typographic video with pictures and things like that. I'm pretty sure that would have taken you a really long time to adjust the times and things like that. So. Oh gosh. A stop motion. Holy cow. Wow, very good though. Very good. I know, I'm trying to figure out like how you would do a typographic video, like if you would just embed the like certain quotes in certain places and to just match it up with what you're saying, just put the phrases up, you know, like in iMovie, you can just kind of let it peel in and then peel out if you wanted to. So
Yeah, they have that. They have like a people make music videos on it. So they put like the words, and if they're talking about something specific, so like a tire, they would make the words go around the tire. And
mm,
you know, it's like cool flex. But I didn't have enough time to do that. So
yeah, all good. We know that um this is not the only final you have today. So my big hope for the future of education is that one day we can just have one giant final for all of the classes, like a ninth grade final instead of all these little finals. But I don't know how. That'd be very interesting to see how we would be able to do that, so that you would just do one something, right? But I don't know. That's my big hope. Maybe it just would be a project. So anyway, thank you guys. We are on a roll here. Who's next? What did I write down? I said 1 Lele, 2 Malia, 3 runner up in the Junkin pole match, which is Uakea. And then we have TNM, and then the last one for the boys. So, okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Okay, so throughout this year, I've learned many things in English, obviously. Generic, the true statement, whether I learned how to share my screen on Zoom or how to highlight more efficiently, or even in-text citations, all of them are very helpful lessons that will help me as high school and life goes on. But within the material that we've read this year, there's a specific thing that I've seen throughout all the materials we've read, and it's looking through another perspective or empathy. Jeanette's parents were always letting her down. Creon banned Antigone for doing something morally right. Elie Wiesel, is it? Many of his own, Wiesel, yeah. Many of his own kind or religion that wronged him, and Jack turned on Ralph and almost killed him. But everyone has a reason for doing things. Usually in an argument, both people will think they're right, and that's why they're in the argument in the first place. And obviously, you would think both can't be right, but if both sides have valid and weak points, then it'll be a hard argument. Although it's hard to understand why Jeanette's parents neglected her. But if you were those parents, in those situations, what would you do? As the king of the land, would you honestly say that you could make fair judgments every time? Even if someone you know and love is suffering, your own suffering and maybe even greed could take over. And jealousy can cause a person to turn. Although many of it is based off of human emotions labeled as horrible, nobody's perfect and everyone feels. Disclaimer, I'm not saying that this justifies many of the cruel actions, but it does help to understand why. I'm going to be singing parodies of some personal favorite songs, guiding you through some of the materials that we've read this year. Okay. Can you hear that? Okay.
This is great.
Tried to turn the apartment into the sort of place for the person I wanted to be with him. Page 4. Driving far away from the FBI, or that's what she said in our old car. It worked so far. If you don't want to sink, you better figure out how to swim. Page 66, Rex Walls. Caught fire at 3, then you stole me from the hospital, gave matches back to me. Life with your father was never boring. Page 283. Can you watch me more? We're so young and yet we're acting like adults. I'm 13, It's just principle. You're responsible. I shouldn't know what to do, but I do. Sure, I'm learning fast. Sure, I'm real mature. Sure, I'm smart, but the way I learn makes me unsure. Yeah, I have a star, lot of spikes and what you bought lunch like once. I can't look back. I look at my past. Oh my gosh. Okay. New instrument. I'm going to bury him, line 31. But I will do it. I will not fight with destiny. Lines 872 to 73. Fate was foretold by the past. Brothers fighting, but none of them last. And those red eyes of fatherless families will really seem to be attached. The traitors deserve to stay. Was there not another way? Antigone buried me straight. Those are the options, so was it for attention? They good intentions, the way you can't take it back. He sent her away with the price they didn't say. Now his family's gone, it's too late. But is it wrong that he was following the law? There's more than moral costs, and sure the gods are strong. Does that always mean the man is wrong? Okay. This one. Joy gone from his eyes, he screamed and he cried. He warned of dark times. They thought he was mad that he was over his head. But I wanted to come back to warn you. Only no one is listening to me. Page 7. Taken and stolen from another world. Put in a jail, they were forced to call home. Wanted to die, but didn't want to leave. Wanted to cry, but forgot how to grieve. Running from mouths in a frosty cold. Told to be quiet unless it was controlled. Lost their own family, now they'll never know. These battles run deeper than cannons and guns. Trying to make you know you should know me. I'm trying to make you see that you were pointing to me. You said the leader was me. I'm trying to tell you what's gonna happen. I'm trying to stop you from dying. Can't you see? Now can you please? If a doctor said take this because if you don't take it you'll die, you would, wouldn't you? Focus on me. If you see me, can't you see? You're all going crazy. Fire's dying out. It's not for cooking. Maybe someone's looking. You need to start focusing. Take the pain off. Put your fears down. The game should be done. They were fun until they'll die. Sometimes bad things are done because the person is a bad person with fully bad intentions. That's true. But many times it's a misunderstanding or a miscommunication. Before you judge someone based on their actions, always remember that there's probably a reason behind those actions. Just like you, there are humans who make mistakes that probably make sense to them. And always understand that you have probably done things that seem unreasonable to others. It's always important to change your perspective and just try to get a glimpse of the other person's situation. I hope that if you take anything away from this, it will be the impact of empathy and how that could change the world, because you can't complete a puzzle without all the pieces. Oh, that was
Oh my gosh.
sorry, my voice is really shaky. That happens a lot.
Oh my gosh. Who do you sound like besides Ulakia? I mean, you sound like a folky, like a folk. You guys know what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh. Like kind of like an India Ari or something. Do you know who that is? That's like my time. So I'm so sorry for all the times I've sung in class. Oh my gosh. Ulakia. I almost want to cry. That was great. That was really good, you guys. This class, you guys, even till like the very end, you guys just amaze me. All of you guys. No, I think you're gonna do fine, okay? We just all have our strengths. And Uakea turned into like an SNL skit where she started with like the flute, then the piccolo, and then the guitar, and then threw the guitar, and then picked up the ukulele, and then ended with like a drum sesh. I don't know. And then like just she's gonna run for president. Did you guys hear that in her presentation as well? Like the first Hawaiian president we'll ever have in the universe. Amazing. Wow. Okay. Who's next? Tehani and McKenna. Okay, why don't you guys finish your 3, 2, 1? That's fine. Okay. Well, Kara, how do you feel? You feel okay?
Yeah. Whenever I perform, it like, I don't know, it makes my voice like go crazy. So I don't, but yeah.
Okay. What other songs can you sing?
What?
I don't know. Do you have a song in your back pocket?
No.
Yeah, right. Look at your
Like
face. I know.
I spent the past few weeks working on this. So I've just been working on these few songs.
Oh my gosh. You would love Jewel. Have you ever heard of Jewel? She was like in the 90s, so like way long ago. But anyway, she has this like storyteller kind of guitar playing. Check her out. You might like her. She's old now, but before I think you kind of have that style of like, you could perhaps tell a story and sing and play the guitar. Wow. Okay. Girls, how you guys doing? You guys ready? Are you guys done? You guys need more time? Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? Aloha. Gracie and I decided to work together for this project because we share a deep passion for hula. We've been dancing for Halau o Kaua Kanila Hua since a very young age, and it has become such a huge part of our lives. It is our favorite and easiest way to express ourselves. Our feelings, intentions, and aspirations all connect to hula. Before we begin, we want to leave you with an alala no'ea. A'ai ka hula, waiho ka hila hila I ka hale. This means when one wants to dance hula, let bashfulness be at home. The mana'wan behind this is that if you want to absorb knowledge and allow yourself to grow, bring your full and true self to the table.
Aua ia e kama e kona moku. Aua. Aua ia e tama e kona moku. O kona moku e tama e aua ia. E kama e ka huli. Okay, kama e ka huli. Huli ia papi hoa hila lo ike alo. Hule kai. Ku kama kingu lohe lohe.
Okay, wait, try it.
Sorry, guys, technical difficulties. We'll be right back.
Ah, sorry. Okay, I'm going to stop this because this is not working. Wait, no, can't. What if I just go like that? Yeah, there. Look how funny this is. Oh, because it's, wait. Pause. We're gonna make this work. Okay. Oh, I think it was at like 4 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, there.
Okay.
And then
Unmute.
you're gonna be surprised. Is it volume?
I don't know. Oh, you know why? Hang on. There. What's it doing now?
Here, no.
Yeah.
Is it still playing in your AirPods? or
No.
not?
I am. Okay.
Okay, guys, here we go.
And they say, wow, to me, national defense is the spirit of the people. So we gotta go restore those things. We're gonna restore them by putting dignity and integrity into the hearts of people. Bye bye.
Our journey, our mo'olelo. Hula is the most elegant and splendid form of expression. Dancing allows us to reach deep down into our ancestral roots and remain connected. Hula strengthens the ideology of holding on to your truth, the truth that lies within the footprints of our kupuna. As hula dancers, we are able to grasp that feeling of enduring our true selves. Many of the lessons we've learned this year consisted of at least one significant message that taught us about maintaining self-truth. George Helm fought for his Aina because he knew deep in his na'au that it was his responsibility to stand up and make a difference. Lord of the Flies awakened a new perspective for religious beliefs. It inspired us to strengthen our pilino with Keakua, as he has the power to teach us the lessons we need, as well as save us from evil. A glass castle of our own is our halau o kaua kanilahua. Jeanette Walls and her story forced us to realize what we have and what we can call home. She also taught us that every person is a mosaic of each experience they've encountered in their life. This includes the impact of words of others, the relationship you have with your ohana, and the many significant places that have influenced you. It makes us recognize how grateful we are to be able to call our halau home. Hula is a metaphor for staying true to you. Throughout this year, we were able to learn more about what it means to embrace your identity. What is your purpose? What are your strengths? How can you better improve yourself to guarantee success? All of these questions lead back to one thing, being who you are. Understanding your identity and embracing it, enhancing it. Mahalo.
Three, two, one. We can go home now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so at least now I have the video if I want to share it, right? To like the KS Connect, KS, like not KS Connect, but like the KS website. So you guys sang Kanaka Vai Vai then?
It was me and my dad.
Oh, he was playing it? Oh my gosh, was he like, oh, you want to sing this song?
He was, and then I told him, I first told him about it. He was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, coming on, I was like, hey, I have to record. He's like, oh, really, you want to do it? Like, I have to. Dad." So like, we started, we recorded it like over and over and over until we got like a good one.
And then was that you guys harmonizing or and you too?
No, we were thinking about it, but then we never had time. Yeah.
Oh,
So we're like, okay, she can do the monologue, and then I'll just do the singing.
but isn't that cool? Like how you guys collaborated together and apart and whatever else. Like,
Yeah, I feel like if we had more time, it would have been a lot better put together.
but I mean, now we know that these things are possible even if you're like in separate cohorts even. Oh my gosh. And this is why I became a teacher. I think I'm speechless. Like usually I have a lot to say, but like I think I'm really speechless.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, because we were worried about the time, and then I was like, oh, hopefully you should wait into it, and then she won't even see the
She
time.
was like, it's okay, our presentation is interesting.
You know what? I think if there is a takeaway, I've said this before, it's that if you guys can figure out how to be successful in your own way, I think we've all won, right? Because there's multiple paths to success, right? And if somebody tells you there's only one way, don't believe them, please. Okay, because that is so far from the truth, and you guys know it, right? There are multiple ways to find success. We're seeing it today. Apparently, people are musical. Again, I'm going to apologize for all the times I sang in class because now we have some more music. This is a very musical class. We could have done the video.
We're having rappers next.
Maybe we should redo this whole year because then we could just make videos.
We can all make a hit single.
Right.
I swear, it would look so good.
It would have been great. Okay. Are you guys ready?
I don't know why we're asking.
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you in class. So somebody gotta go last. I'm ready for this.
There we go. Now can we? Good. Okay. We decided to do this rap because we are boys and we thought it would be dope. This is a opinion based.
Gay on the beat, yeah. Colonizers arrive and we fight to stay alive. The culture now deprived, but we hold on to survive. They're making thrive, the language needs to be revived. Foreign domination, subjugation, exploitation, destruction of a nation. Now we gotta build a bridge for the next generation. Now unpredictable, colonizers convictable, the crimes unthinkable, inadmissible. Standing up against the culture problem because it's wrong, but we're still strong because we belong. Colonizers wanting them to sit, but we throw a fit because we don't like it. It's legit, yes it is. Against adversity, stronger than ever with others' diversity. You ain't even seen the see the rest of me. Yeah. Wants to do is give her a bro and pop a berry, but Korea needs her up, but she's some cereal. Yeah, curious. Evil spreading of us and bacteria. Gotti law and man's imperial. Yeah, what's the dealio? Our conflict is brewing, what are we even pursuing? Sparking, yeah, what are we doing? Heaven and earth, arriving and taking it. What is more powerful, eternal versus federal? Godly love is shard, but it's a risk between two powers. Man repents for his sins, but it's still wild like loose limbs, cause evil never wins, like losing one duck in a rinse. He loses both his wife and his beloved son, cause it was too late. Yeah, it was already done. It was already found, it ain't no fun. Yeah, this ain't a joke, yeah, it ain't no fun. Ain't got none, and take me shine bright like the sun. Now the sun's done. Shout out to Miss Poverty, the real low key.
The main thing we wanted you guys to learn was it's not how you start or what's in the middle, it's how you end.
Very good. Skirt, skirt. Well, very cool. Why? Because both boys were in like two separate cohorts and still made it work, right? I mean, it's just, I don't think your educational experience is ever going to be the same. Like there is no reason why you guys can't do some incredible things because we have mastered the use of technology at this point. I mean, wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish up our 3, 2, 1. I'm on my end. I'm just going to finish up some comments and then we're done with our class. So once you're done, submit your feedback so that your classmates can see. If it's okay with everybody, this will be our last class. Okay, so cohort A, you don't have to check in tomorrow, if that's okay. And then cohort B, I guess we're going to eat a bunch of snacks and watch something. So make sure you bring your suggestions on what you want to watch. Cohort A, if you guys want to check in and watch with us, that's great. But I mean, possibly a nap, right? Possibly a sleep in, possibly starting your summer soon, right? Wow. I mean, studying for your cohort, your even finals.
Jordan, what was that Antigone versus
Yeah.
the Cheerio one?
Oh yeah, I said all she wants to do is give her bro or pop her cereal, but Creon eats her up like some cereal. Yeah, Cheerios.
I guess cereal. Like, what's your favorite cereal? No, like, so like your lesson, your
Oh,
message.
it's like I don't know, we made it like evil versus good.
Yeah, in that verse we were talking about like the conflict between the godly power and or godly law and human law in Antigone.
Class is gonna be done.
Oh.
Yeah. See what happens when we're having fun? Okay. I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna close class, I guess. So go ahead and finish that, and then you guys can go back and look at your comments. Oh, look how weird. You can see me twice. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Hey, look, oh, that's weird. Look at that. Ooh, okay. So anyway, where did Lily go? Hey, I just wanted to congratulate you guys on doing an extremely impressive job at, first of all, keeping it all together. I mean, there are times where we didn't keep it all together, but that's okay. We ended together. And I just couldn't be, again, more proud of being your teacher. You guys, each and every one of you guys contributed in so many ways, and you guys are so kind to each other and so supportive, and that's what that's all a teacher can ask. So thank you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful summer. Please be safe. Okay, please be happy. Please be you. Okay, and I'll see you guys around. Take care.